guys are having a wonderful day, making some really good trades as per usual. Let's dive into some more analysis here as we do our weekly recap on time, this time on Friday. Have some time again, so we can finally catch up. And overall, we'll start off with the chart on the Japanese yen. The yen got rejected from our area that we were looking for a while now, and now it's kind of like in a big chop area. It's trying to decide if it wants to extend higher, which I don't think it will, just because it could always continue to create WXYs and continue to move in threes, but I would expect maybe a bigger pullback, or if it continues to chop sideways and grind higher, that can still allow the markets to push up. And right now the markets continue to push up every single week now. It's been how many weeks has it been? It's been going up pretty consistently. We got some sort of inside bar price action on the weekly on most of these indices, except for maybe the Qs. It's pretty bullish on the Qs and almost the SPY as well. But overall, we hit a buy area on the Dow Jones. It's been going up since then, and it's been holding pretty strong, right? This was a strong dip buy, reacted very nicely. So again, another successful trade right now on the Dow for now. Obviously, put your stops at break even if you got into this dip buy. After that, we could take a look at the SPY. SPY is a little bit different. Never hit this, so we can remove that. I feel like the SPY should either form a flat, right? Go higher, turn it into a B, really rope people in, maybe even hit 6,500 or 650, and then pull back, have a deeper pullback, because we're still looking for, a better wave 2 to enter. And in my opinion, I feel like the dips are going to be very shallow, and that's usually the case for a wave 3 bull market. Right, we're about to enter this wave 3, and it's almost giving us no pullback, and there's almost no buying opportunities. But when the opportunities do come, I feel like no one's gonna buy it. I feel like everyone's gonna be waiting for a bigger dip, which won't come. Right, we already got this tiny little dip here in terms of price, right? Price and percentage, like 2-3%. This reset the RSI a tremendous amount. Like this reset at a big chunk. So you could see how few people are long this market right now and how many people are short, right? So a lot of people are still short, and actually the biggest short positions are in the IWM, which I don't really have an interest in longing right now. In my opinion, if the IWM gets a bigger pullback, I will look for long positions in the IWM, and maybe this X is not really the correct chart to put in. Or maybe it is, and it's going to extend even further, but we don't know for now. We were trading the IWM for a very long time, and now we've kind of like paused and taken a step back, taking some nice shorts here on the IWM, even some longs on the way up. Okay, so let's take a look here. We'll take a look at the Qs. We'll kind of move on. So the Qs are in some sort of possible short area, although these stops are close, right? The stops are basically, up here at 577, and this would be for a 3 swing move, which it's almost like a 5 swing right now, unless it erases divergence. But I feel like erasing divergence will turn this into a 5 wave, right? So kind of not a good time to buy or short the indices. We do have some plays on the semis right now inside the Discord, so we'll see if those pan out. We don't put all our eggs in the basket, but we'll see. TLT kind of chopping about. It's kind of making its way up slowly into our X here, our X area, and this kind of falls in line with maybe the yields coming back down to 4.49 on the 20-year. So we'll see, but overall, I'm still holding a good chunk of HPYT, continuing to collect dividends every single month. Very good yield on that ETF. So if you guys aren't in that, but there's a US version of it, and it's also very good. If you're not Canadian, you can always buy the US version. SMH, so the semis are strong, nothing's wrong, right? That's the saying. So the semis are strong and nothing's wrong in the market. So until the semis pull back, you won't really see significant pullback in the indices. Semis a huge chunk of the market at this point. And we'll do some of the VIP requested stocks later on. But this is just a general market overview recap of the week. So I think the semis maybe have a chance to get rejected here, but for now, it doesn't look like it. The market's still very strong. This could have been a very, very tiny wave too. And if this is the case, you have no idea how bullish this market is. Like the semis are going to explode higher. If you think they've exploded from here to here, they can get even crazier. So don't think that we're gonna miss out on it. Obviously, if the trend shows us that it wants to extend higher, we can definitely flip long and go along with the trend. And then we'll take a look at gold. Gold, I still think is in a tough area. It's not in a good spot to trade. The dollar's coming back down in a way ish, and you're not really seeing gold flourish as much. People are still not that into precious metals, but the miners are performing pretty well. So I mean, overall, I kind of close my positions here on gold. So if it dips down to here, I'll definitely chance a long. If it dips down even lower, I'd be going pretty heavy if it does this sort of pattern here. But kind of just sidelines on gold for now. Silver actually hit the buy area and has had a pretty decent reaction from it. Continues to be pretty bullish. Could continue to extend higher. And then we'll wrap it up with oil and nat gas. So oil, right? Oil breaking down. We actually exited our long position that we took on oil right around this area. Not the top, but I think like right around 69.95. We didn't exit at 71, but we got pretty close to the highs. And we avoided all of this. So that's pretty good. And I'm thinking that if oil is finished here with this peak on the daily, then we're probably gonna, form a more complex correction and go lower again. Right? This can extend. Right? This can extend and form WXY. This can continue to go on. And it's moving in threes, right? It broke the lows. So now it's impulsing down, and you shouldn't get in the way of it. You should just let it drop to 58. At that point, you can chance a long if you want to. You're not obligated to chance longs, right? You could just let it go. You could just watch from the sidelines and just see how it goes from there. And then nat gas is not doing well either. Waiting for nat gas to drop down to $2 or $1.95. Then we'll be interested again in nat gas. So it's got a long ways to go. It's got a whole dollar to drop, 34%. So it seems unthinkable, but trust me, nat gas can go on massive drops, massive runs. And nat gas, you don't want to get in the way, right? So let it drop. If it wants to drop, it can even break these lows if it wants. Okay, so that's it for now on the market recap. Hopefully you guys had a good trading week. I know we did. That's it. Have a good weekend. Peace.